Hey everyone, just Brawler here, and I'm giving you my reaction to My Hero Academia, Chapter 193. And I've kind of forgot exactly what this title is, but from last week's chapter, we've had finally have the resolution between Endeavor and Hawks against one of the Nobus. Turns out Dabi's still made appearance. That's all being resolved though, it looks, but we're not dealing with a dream sequence with Izuku, where he's having a dream where he's seeing all the past One for All owners from All Might. Well, not specifically All Might. We didn't see All Might. We had to see the previous wielder of One for All. His teacher, supposed before her, and look like he's meeting between two brothers. Between the first, I'm pretty sure it's the first holder of One for All versus the first holder of All for One. So we know exactly what's going to happen in this dream sequence, but let's hopefully see some answers here in this chapter. So let's get right to it. A mysterious scene unfolds within Izuku's dream. And I don't know why. Why is he covered in exactly some sort of black mist or fog or something? And his hair is actually lighter in here. I can't talk. Everything below my nose is missing. If I can move my right hand. I can't move from this spot. I don't even have legs. There's two people behind All Might. But they're too far away to see clearly. Oh, All Might is here, but just... The first one cultivates the power and passes it on to the next person. The person does the same, and through that cycle, the voices seeking salvation and the voices of heroism weave together. A crystallization of power. 7 people, 8 including me, successors of One for All. I'm the 9th, so where's the missing one? I'm the 9th. So he's labeled as the 9th wielder so he's wielding the 9th. So where's the missing one? So there's like one person missing in this lineup. Specifically the first person seems. What a terrible thing to say. Oh no, actually the brothers exchange words about their tumultuous world. What a terrible thing to say. Here I am trying to comprise. Isn't there even a tiny bit of open-mindedness in your so-called righteousness? I forget. It's All for One. A younger and elder brother? So the person is the first. Traces, that's what it's called. Okay, chapter. The world has fallen into chaos. Superpowers should not be used to fulfill your own selfish desires. You're not thinking of anyone but yourself. Yeah, you telling me. I could say the exact same for you. They're not aware of my presence at all. Is this a recreation of the past? Is this a dream after all? This man's jaw is transforming. It's slowly being replaced with fangs, it seems. He's rather shy, but he's a kind soul who never fails to look after his aging parents. Even so, he's oppressed by society. He's treated like a monster, or as if he has some contagious disease, and has been separated from his parents. This man does not have a superpower, and apparently he was attacked one evening by a gang of superpower wielders of his way home from work. Not only he has the stun gun, he relied on it effective, but he was rendered completely unable to move by one of the assailant's tentacle-like hair. No, don't do it! Once you do, there's no turning back! Please. Do it. Hey, was he okay? He placed it in his hand. Oh, he tried to run, but he can't. He's a little bit weakened. Puts his hands on top of their heads. Oh. He took away one person's quirk. He gave the person another one. So he really, I don't have this jaw anymore. And now I have some powers. For now, I'm never in trouble. If I'm ever in trouble, you'll help me, won't you? Of course. Dad! Mom! Thank you so much. I'll never forget what you've done for me. So he took away someone's power to give away to another person. What world do you speak of, brother? What do you see? I see people. and I put my power to use for their sakes. Coming from you, that's nothing but selfish, sophistry. I don't know how to pronounce that word. I don't know what that word means. I don't even know how to pronounce that. So now, what you really did was create 2 more servants to do your bidding. I need people who owe me a debt. The way I know, they'll come through when needed. But by defying me, you also denied them their happiness. He places his finger in his mouth. I have the power to restore order to this world, which has lost its humanity. That said, which one of us is so desperate to force their ego on society? Oh, you call taking advantage of people's vulnerabilities bringing order? You've completely lost count of how many people you've toyed with, used, and thrown away, haven't you? Oh, that one person's. Now this guy, okay, the younger bro's getting pinned down. Be gentle now. He's quite frail. I've got a bodyguard now. I've become famous after all. I won't forgive anyone who insults him. You poor thing. Well, the Izuku's just standing there. He can't do anything, just watching it. How pitiful it is to be born without superpower. Without power, one cannot even assert their ideals. Even so, I still love you, my pathetic younger brother. You're my only family, after all. It looks like something around them. Oh, they're rebuilding. It's like in the streets, he's actually rebuilding a city. The norm of humanity suddenly crumbled away. All the regular people being attacked by superpowered people. In that chaotic age, there was one figure who unified people faster than anyone else. Do we get to see him? I'll offer a choice to the powerless, and sinners will be forgiven. I will grant that which you wish for. You need only follow me. You're still not eating. You poor thing. You've gone so thin. Oh, it's like a whole bunch. I love the scene. There's like this panel here, like a group of people are split, like staying next to him, and he's walking right through the middle. That's it, brothers. I refuse to be manipulated by you. Isn't it about time you gave up? I've united people who wielded their powers for petty crimes in my faction. But there was one group that declined my offer. They refused to accept order. They were a very dangerous existence. So, they were killed. He killed the resistance. But don't get me wrong, I didn't give any commands. My many friends and followers simply translated my thoughts, my desire to bring order into actions. I was heaven beyond words. I simply think it. And everyone takes action on my behalf. It's the stuff of dreams. You can see like a small look at his eyes. It's just like the world of that comic we read together on that day, way back when. You only have to follow through, there's still more to the story. In that world controlled by the Demon King, the hero of justice never gave. Wasn't recalling the story they read. But did you know, brother? Villains always lose when all is said and done. Fantasy has become reality. And in reality, things don't go like they do in stories. And he grabs his face. He's going to give him a power? Is he going to give him a power? And now I'll rewrite the reality in which you refuse to yield to me. Izuku's still trying to reach. Yeah, so I'm grabbing his reaching for his hand to stop him, but he can't. He can't even move because you're so dear to me. Stop it! I found a superpower that even someone frail and starving like you can handle. Now join me. Is this it? So you are the 9th. Oh, like that just happened. Things start to disintegrate or something. It's not something that can directly interact or intervene with you, nor can you do some with it, or you can do it. He's talking to me? was like the younger one was talking. It was like the younger one's talking to Izuku. I wanted to show you a little bit more, but it seems that you can only manage about 20% right now. This is nothing like what All Might told me. We've long since passed the point of singularity. But don't worry. The hands are closing in on each other. You are not alone. You are not alone. That's it. Oh, it looks like Izuku. Oh yeah, I must have heard something from next door. What are you doing making so much noise in the middle of the night? And you left the door wide open. What? What just happened to his room? He just right to his room? What just happened? What's happening with his hand? The chance to meet with the first wielder. What will this phenomenon bring about within Deku? Seriously, you wrecked his room. His hand is completely covered in something I don't know what that is. And it looks somehow, some way I'm not exactly too sure if the scars are gone, but whatever the scenario is, whatever just happened, it could go either way here. So, being the fact that just happened, hopefully we get to see some resolution to this. So until next chapter, leave a like, subscribe, comment, let us know with a friend, and I'll see you next time for the next video. Laters!